I'm starting this video by playing some statements from a presentation by Sheriff Ozzie Knezovich in 2015. The presentation was a propaganda piece highlighting threats to law enforcement in the region and justifying the militarization of our police forces. The deputy in this clip is brought up and trained with thinking like the statements you're about to hear. Keep that in mind when you watch how he conducts himself on this stop.
Remember what I said about you can't control who you invite to the party when you start a flame or try to start a flame on Facebook? I hope that if anything happens to any of my deputies, that the people responsible for this little firestorm, I hope you all hold them accountable. The only time you get in trouble, folks, because you have all kinds of protected rights, but the thing we forget about rights is with those great rights come great responsibility. You have a responsibility to earn those rights.
We're not a threat, man. You don't need to worry about us. We're here to film you. We're not a threat. You don't need to give us orders. That's right. I don't know you either. So that's why we have you on film.
Demanding accountability and defending your rights against the police specifically, and the government generally, are difficult and dangerous tasks. Your right to watch the government and record what you see is a natural right that is protected by the Constitution, and it cannot be taken away by the government.
This is my first time cop watching a stop involving a Spokane County Sheriff's deputy. I'm joined again by 420RU2, and you can see his live stream of this incident on his channel. As always, a link to it and any sources in this video is in the description. It's nice having a partner out there, and we have lots of interest in others joining us and look forward to having them come out soon. If you're interested or want to get started on your own, send an email to the link in the description. But for now, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video with everyone you know, and of course, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell.
How's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm good. What y'all doing?
Filming you?
Filming me. Okay, perfect. I like being on TV.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration? I didn't mean to do that. Please, continue.
Good stuff.
So, my guess is, regardless of whether you tell him you don't want to be videotaped or not, he's going to tell you that you're in a public space and he has the right to videotape you. It's kind of important. It is what it is. So, all these small things that's right. That's what we're doing.
We're not a threat, man. You don't need to worry about us. We're here to film you. We're not a threat. You don't need to give us orders. That's right. I don't know you either. So that's why we have you on film.
I have no problem.
Fuck him, dude. You can't give us directives. Dick.
Hey, JD.
What's his name?
17.
I understand. I'm not going to yell at him, but dude, he can't just give us directives and tell us where to stand. Yeah, but now because we can't see what he's doing, so he's trying to get us over here. We can't see him. Screw that. I'm going on the other side.
If you want to go on the other side, I'll
Yeah,
go
I
on
am.
the other side with you.
We're here for this guy's safety. I don't care about the cop's safety. He's got a gun. This guy doesn't.
No problem, Mike.
See, that's what it is. He doesn't want us looking at his eyes because that's his test. Stay there, man. He can't tell us where to stand.
You guys are killing me here.
Dude, I'm not a threat. You're doing it so I can't see his eyes. Just go ahead with your test. I'm just a camera. Go ahead.
I'm going to wait until I get a second unit here.
That's fine. Be a coward. We're just documenting it, dude. We're trying to help this guy. Two guys with the camera, too so scared you can't shine a light in the guy's face.
I don't know you? That's order follower Harrison's excuse for treating us like a threat? Honestly, I hear order followers say this a lot. Every time any one of us walks down the street or go to the mall or the grocery store or anywhere in public, there are people all around. What keeps us from telling others where to stand because they make us nervous? I'll tell you the difference. We aren't given badges, commission cards, and guns by the protected political class and trained our lives are more important than ordinary citizens because we enforce the rules the political class creates to control the rest of us.
You don't have to answer any of their questions either, man.
I'm speeding up the rest of the footage from the field sobriety test and the citizen performing the portable breathalyzer test. I'm not sure why Deputy Harrison had the suspect get a ride. Maybe they don't currently have permission from His Majesty to be freely moving in a vehicle they have permission to use. So another person who has been granted that permission after purchasing it with some Federal Reserve notes of debt is coming to get the suspect. I highly doubt Deputy Harrison would just let this suspect go if the sobriety test was not passed. I got the Spokane order follower's name and badge number and Deputy Harrison's. I've put in a public information request and will be posting a part 2 of this video if there are any interesting tidbits my mic didn't pick up from standing such a distance away. The city of Spokane has now started to find ways to delay my public information requests, which I'll be highlighting soon. Previous requests for footage like this have only taken a few days. However, now they are coming up with tricks to delay the information and require responses from me. My guess is in hopes I won't respond in time and the request won't have to be fulfilled. We'll see how long they can justify delaying this one for. Before I let the rest of the video play, I want to review some of that footage from the beginning of the video. Sheriff Ozzie Knezovich of Spokane County is never one to shy away from controversial statements or controversy itself and the inspiration for one of the merchandise designs in the Questionable Authority store. He's a confusing character to follow and read, making it even harder for the corporate-controlled sheeple in the area to identify him as the tyrant he is. He recently made a statement he doesn't think it's right to take away people's driving privileges because they can't pay a fine to the court. I very much agree with his statement, except for the fact Ozzie thinks driving is a privilege. As I've mentioned before, the Supreme Court has ruled numerous times driving personal property on public roadways is a natural right, not a privilege. I'm working on my video covering that topic now, as requested by you guys, and it'll be ready soon. With that statement, Ozzie's highlighting a concept I highlight a lot myself. Law enforcement is constantly punishing people in lower socioeconomic statuses and making it almost impossible to get out of that situation if, God forbid, you do anything that doesn't harm anyone else or their property, yet it is against the wishes of our masters. It was very nice to hear him question that. However, keeping in mind his marketing degree, I'm sure those were just words to keep his sheeple thinking he's looking out for the entire community. In fact, he's so good at applying his marketing degree to market his tactics and defend his officers' actions, he created a 2-hour propaganda piece back in 2015 to respond to a rapidly rising amount of discontent from his constituents. The propaganda piece was entitled, "Sheriff Ozzie Knezovich presents The Threats We Face versus the Myth of Police Militarization." The clips from the beginning were taken from this presentation, and a link to the full 2-hour plus video is in the description. The video is so chock full of misinformation and propaganda, I've decided to do a whole series exposing this tyrant. I'm already working on season 1, and in fact, I want to ask you guys for help in creating a name for this series. So far, I'm thinking something like Over the Rainbow in the Land of Oz. Let me know if you guys have any ideas. The first episode will premiere December 16th, and I'm very excited about this series, and we'll present it like a full television series with seasons. I already have enough content for at least 2 seasons, and Ozzie was just re-elected. Unless he changes his ways, I'm sure I'll get plenty more material to make at least a 3rd season.
Hey, sorry, I'm calm now, man, but I just don't like him giving directives like that. It's BS. I'm calmed down now, man. Don't worry. I just didn't like that he was trying to do that so that we couldn't see this guy's eyes and get him on camera. You mean the car? Oh yeah, probably his commission card or whatever. If we don't get a chance, try to get their names and badge numbers. Yeah, I mean, he was cool. He was cool, just didn't like how he trying to tell us what to do. Hey, can I get your name and badge number real quick?
G. Thompson 1263.
I'm sorry, what's that?
G. Thompson 1263.
Thank you.
Yeah, have a good day.
Yeah, you too. Can I get your name and badge number real quick?
Yeah, sure. Deputy Harrison, 591860.
All right. You're a sheriff then?
Yep.
All right.
I am.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch those name and badge numbers, please.
Deputy Harrison, 591860.
Thank you.
G. Thompson 1263.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for being professional.
Yeah, have a good day.
Appreciate that. Hey, I know that, real quick, I know that Ozzie okayed you guys using these for patrols, but I just want you guys to know it puts the rest of us citizens at risk. You guys driving unmarked cars, they're easier to impersonate cops, so you should really ask for a marked car like this. Be proud of your job, all right, man?
I am proud of my job. Thank you.
Well, you should show it on your car, bro. Yeah, I'm not leaving. Hey, hey. I ain't leaving.
Oh, I thought you were leaving.
No, I was just
I
asking
guess we're
them.
going to be here for a few. So
I was just asking them their name and badge numbers, and I'm not leaving until they leave. You never know what's going to happen, man.
But the thing we forget about rights is with those great rights come great responsibility. You have a responsibility to earn those rights. You have a responsibility to earn those rights.
I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit the like button and share it with everyone you know. Find us on Twitter as well as censorship-free platforms like BitChute and Steemit or DTube. Of course, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to smile at someone you don't know every day.